Welcome back to the Future Strong podcast.
It's great to be here.
Today, we're going to be talking about something I think pretty fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
It's this whole world of AI-powered therapy bots. Sometimes they call them psychobots.
Right.
And I think we've all probably encountered chatbots
Yeah, for sure.
when we're, on a website or trying to,
Get some help.
get some help with customer service or something like that. But psychobots are designed to be a lot more complex.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to mimic
Yeah.
human empathy and compassion to help us with our mental well-being.
Yeah.
So, can they?
It's a great question.
Yeah. That's what we're going to be kind of exploring today.
Right.
And we're basing this conversation on a really interesting article
Okay.
by Rodrigo Santo Domingo on the El País website.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
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 It's a fascinating topic.
So I guess the first thing, what are these psychobots?
Yeah.
What makes them different from just like the average, customer service bot?
Well, there are two main types that we're seeing emerge.
Okay.
The first are bots like WISA.
Okay.
And WISA focuses on cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT.
Yeah.
It's a much more structured approach.
Okay.
Where the bot guides you through these exercises and techniques that are designed to help you manage your thoughts and behaviors.
Okay, so it's not just like free-form conversation.
Not really, no.
Okay.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
And actually what's interesting is WISA is actually recommended by the UK's public health system.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it has some official backing.
Yeah, it does.
What about the other type, though?
Well, the other category
Yeah?
uses advanced language models
Okay.
to try and create interactions that feel more human-like.
Okay.
So these are bots like Pi, Replica, and Character.ai.
Okay.
And the article mentions Pi even speculating about a user's potential mother-child relationship issues.
Whoa.
And offering lots of support,
Wow.
So it raises the question of, can AI really offer that kind of nuanced understanding?
It kind of blurs the lines a little bit, right?
Yeah.
If a bot is offering what feels like emotional support, is that edging into the territory of therapy?
And that's a big ethical concern.
Yeah.
Jody Halpern at UC Berkeley argues that, creating emotional intimacy by making a machine simulate empathy or compassion is essentially manipulating people.
Wow.
And so it makes you question what these bots are capable of and the implications of using them for something as sensitive as mental health.
It's interesting.
Right.
So is it a matter of these companies overselling what their bots can actually do?
Well, there's certainly some concern about that. Yeah. Some companies are very upfront about the limitations of their bots, and they emphasize that they're not a replacement for a human therapist.
It's like John Tench, the global director of WISA, points out that their bot is programmed to stick to predefined clinical tools and techniques.
So it's more about providing guided exercises than open-ended therapy.
Exactly.
Okay.
But then you have other companies that seem to be pushing the boundaries a bit more.
Yeah.
They use language that suggests their bots can provide a deeper level of emotional support.
Yeah.
And that's where the ethical concerns really come in.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And it's not just the companies themselves, right? The technology behind these bots is advancing so rapidly.
Yeah.
We're talking about sophisticated algorithms, you know, vast data sets and natural language processing capabilities that are just getting more and more powerful.
It seems like this question of whether AI can replace therapists is only going to get more complicated as the technology evolves.
Absolutely.
What are the experts saying about the potential risks and benefits?
Well, there's a lot of debate, as you might imagine.
Yeah.
Some experts are very cautious.
Okay.
Like Jean-Christophe Belliot-Pipon.
Okay.
He's a researcher at Simon Fraser University. He argues that these bots just can't replicate the nuanced contextual understanding that a human therapist brings.
So what's the core of his argument?
Yeah.
Why is that human element so important?
Well, he points to the fact that, therapy is about so much more than just delivering information or advice, right?
Right.
It's about building a relationship, a therapeutic bond where the client feels safe, heard, and understood.
And that requires, I guess, a level of emotional intelligence that AI, at least for now,
can't
really match.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's so many subtle aspects to human interaction that are crucial in therapy. Things like, reading nonverbal cues, understanding the client's emotional state, responding in a way that's both empathetic and appropriate.
Right.
It's tough.
So are there any situations where these psychobots, might be beneficial?
Well, there is some research suggesting that they might be helpful as a short-term intervention, particularly for people who don't have access to traditional therapy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems that they could fill a gap in care.
Right.
Especially for those who are struggling to find, affordable or available mental health services.
Exactly. And in fact, a 2023 meta-analysis published in Nature looked at a range of studies on AI-powered mental health tools. And the findings suggest that while they might offer some relief from psychological distress, they don't seem to have a significant impact on long-term well-being.
So maybe it's a way to provide some immediate support and coping strategies. But not a substitute for deeper therapeutic work.
That seems to be the consensus. Yeah. And even in those cases, though, it's crucial to be mindful of the potential risks.
What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what happens if a bot gives advice that's inappropriate or even harmful?
Right.
What if someone becomes overly reliant on a bot and avoids seeking help from a human therapist?
Yeah, that's a good point.
These are important things to consider.
So it sounds like there's a lot of responsibility on these tech companies to ensure that their bots are designed and implemented in a way that prioritizes user safety and well-being.
Absolutely. And it's not just about preventing harm either.
Right.
It's about being realistic about what these bots can actually offer.
Right.
We need to be careful not to overhype their capabilities or create false hope.
It's a reminder that technology, even when it's designed with good intentions, can have unintended consequences.
Exactly. And that's why it's so important to approach this technology with a critical eye, to ask tough questions, and to have these open and honest conversations about the potential benefits and risks.
This brings up the issue of access to mental health care.
Yes.
Which you mentioned earlier. Could these psychobots actually, exacerbate existing inequalities?
It's a valid concern. If we start to see these bots being marketed as a cheaper, more accessible alternative to human therapy, there's a risk that it could create a two-tiered system.
Where those who can afford it continue to have access to qualified human therapists. While others are left with these potentially inadequate technological substitutes.
Precisely, and it's not just about cost either. There are also issues of digital literacy and access to technology that could further disadvantage certain populations.
So it's essential to consider the broader societal impact of these technologies, not just their individual effects.
We need to ask ourselves,
are these psychobots truly making mental health care more accessible and equitable? Or are they simply reinforcing existing disparities?
These are complex questions.
They are.
And it seems like there's still so much we don't know.
A lot,
about the long-term impact of these technologies. What are some of the key areas where we need more research and understanding?
One area that's particularly concerning to me is data privacy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, these psychobots are collecting a lot of very personal information about their users. We need to understand how that data is being stored, protected, and potentially used.
It's a question that comes up with so many technologies these days. We're essentially handing over our innermost thoughts and feelings to these companies. And it's not always clear what they're doing with that information.
And in the context of mental health, the stakes are even higher. This is sensitive data that could be used in ways
that are harmful or discriminatory.
It raises questions about informed consent, too.
Absolutely.
Do users truly understand
the
implications of sharing their data with these bots? Are there adequate safeguards in place?
Exactly.
To protect their privacy and confidentiality?
Those are crucial questions. And it's not just about the companies themselves. We also need to consider the potential for hacking and data breaches.
Of course.
What happens if that data falls into the wrong hands?
It's a sobering thought.
It is.
It seems like there's a real need for clear, regulations, and ethical guidelines to govern the development and use of these technologies.
I agree. We need to be proactive, not reactive.
Right.
We can't wait for something to go wrong before we start thinking about the ethical implications.
Well, Rodrigo Santo Domingo raises this very point.
Okay.
In his El Pai article, he asks if these psychobots become increasingly sophisticated, how do we ensure they are used ethically and responsibly?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is.
And I think it requires us to kind of shift our mindset.
Okay.
Instead of focusing solely on what AI can do, we need to ask ourselves what it should do.
Right.
What values do we want to embed in these technologies? What are the limits of what we're comfortable entrusting to machines?
It's about being intentional.
It is.
In our approach to AI development.
Yes.
Considering not just the technological possibilities, but also the human and societal implications.
Precisely. And that requires a multidisciplinary approach.
What do you mean?
Well, we need to bring together experts from various fields.
Okay.
Computer science, ethics, psychology, sociology, law, to have these conversations and develop guidelines that ensure these technologies are used in a way that benefits humanity.
It's a reminder that AI is not just a technological issue.
Right.
It's a human issue.
Absolutely.
It touches on fundamental questions about who we are.
Yeah.
How we connect with each other. And what it means to live a good life.
You've hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
And as AI continues to evolve, these questions are only going to become more complex and more urgent.
Well, this has been a truly insightful conversation.
It's been my pleasure.
I really appreciate you breaking down
of course,
these complex issues for us.
Happy to do it.
To all of you listening, thank you for joining us on the Future Strong podcast.
Yes, thank you.
We hope this episode has given you some food for thought.
Lots to think about.
As we navigate this uncharted territory.
It is uncharted.
Where AI and mental health intersect.
Fascinating stuff.
Until next time, take care.